Welcome to Power Predictions. Here we discuss fantasy football and provide our professional insight on upcoming football games. My name is Gill, and I'm joined with Azad and Evan.
Azad here. You can hear us from 8 to 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. Excited to be sharing our football knowledge with you, and hope you enjoy this episode of Power Predictions.
Hello, 88.9 The Bridge. My name is Gill, and I'm joined with Noah and Dylan in the 88.9 The Bridge live station. We are a sports channel, Power Predictions. If you are viewing us in YouTube right now, we are going to be talking about football today, and in particular, Pigskin Pick'em. If you didn't hear our live yesterday, I'll give you a quick update. Everyone's kind of doing well. I think that's the main consensus. Noah had a really good week, 90 points last week in Pigskin Pick'em. Let's start with the first game next week, Week 9. We've got the Indianapolis Colts playing the New York Jets, who just came off a great win. White, the QB, showed up. It was his first time playing for the Jets, and he had a great game.
Yeah, so Mike White had a really good game. I mean, he was the passing leader for that week with 405 yards, which is really outstanding for a quarterback who hasn't. I don't think he's ever played an NFL game because I've never heard of him or seen him. So good for him having a really good game. And the Jets totally upset the Bengals, which I think really downgrades the Bengals, I would say. And It kind of shows that they're kind of not the team. But for this game against the Colts are looking really good. So
I think they had an off game. I don't know if they're not the team.
Just like right the Ravens will have an off game.
Okay, I'm just saying that it was 31-34.
Oh, it wasn't their week. How about that? Leave it at that.
And I also think it was the Jets' week, right? So it didn't work out, right? And a great week for the Jets. Barely makes it able for them to beat the Bengals. So Jets backfield have a huge game. Got Michael Carter scoring 32 points. Ty Johnson doing the same with a little bit less, 19 points. You guys think we talked about this last week. Do you think that they're going to be able to replicate this next week against a really good run defense in the Colts?
No,
definitely
I got
not.
The Colts.
But I do think Michael Carter, though, is kind of here to stay, though, after that performance.
Sure, he could be here to stay, but he's not here to stay against the Colts because the Colts just went up against the best running back in the league, who's sadly injured now. But they just stopped him. Absolutely stuffed him. He couldn't do anything. Also, that man is huge. Derrick Henry is a huge guy. Michael Carter is small, so I think they'll easily be able to stop him.
Okay, I like that. I agree with you there. Let's head on to the next game. I have the Colts, though, going into next week. What about you guys?
I just said I'm going to take the Colts.
Colts?
I said the Colts
Okay,
as well.
all three Colts. I like that. Let's go to the Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals, Joe Burrow, kind of selling at the end there. Browns doing the same against the Steelers, though. Baker Mayfield was not able to lead his team down. Jarvis Landry had a pretty bad game. Dropped a lot of essential passes that he should have caught. What do you guys think, though, for next week?
I think I took the Bengals. Obviously, I have the phone propped up right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the Bengals here. I just think they'll have a bounce back week. I don't have much more.
I agree. I think the Browns, they don't have Kareem Hunt. I think Nick Chubb didn't get...
He is back.
He's back, but he didn't get full-on workload, right? He didn't get...
I don't know. I think they're still running Dearness Johnson a little bit.
Yeah,
I
think the Bengals. I mean, yes, they did not have a great week against the Jets, but that you could blame a good amount of it on Joe Burrow because that was pretty unfortunate for him to throw a interception in a really important time. But I think they'll be able to beat the Browns.
Yeah, and I mean, like we were talking about, Dylan and I were saying, Bengals just had an off week. I don't think you're going to see much more of this from the Bengals. Might be another game they lose like it, but it's not going to happen where a team like the Jets are going to come out and beat the Bengals. I think they're still going to have a really good year, and that's why I'm going to pick them for next week. Let's go to the boys and the Denver Broncos, only 5% picking the Broncos. Jerry Jeudy returns, excited to see him back on the field. You guys think he's going to be able to have a big week against this Cowboys defense?
I think he is, and I'm taking the upset here. I'm going with the Broncos.
Gosh, that is a bad pick.
Wow.
It's a wonderful pick, Noah. It's a wonderful pick. You'll be wrong.
No.
You're going to be wrong.
I won't be wrong,
You will be wrong.
No.
But we will see, and I know the Cowboys,
they looked so rough on Sunday night, okay?
Once again, Cooper Rush at quarterback. Cooper Rush was at quarterback.
Okay.
You got Dak Prescott back there. Oh, my. He's throwing dimes to Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb.
I think it's going to be a mess.
Also, Gill, I forgot to ask you. Last week, I made you change your mind about a pick. Do you remember what pick that was?
Ooh,
Go back to the bottom.
Wasn't it the Broncos 49ers?
No, Broncos, Washington.
Oh, no,
you wanted
the
to take
Chiefs.
Washington?
No, it was the Chiefs, remember?
It was the Chiefs?
Noah always says,
I don't
know about
I said,
that.
let him take it.
I don't know
Let
about
him
that.
take it, yeah.
He said those words, and I was like, okay, I got to take the Chiefs. But, man, Danny Dimes.
That was a close game.
Going back to last week, I always say it. Danny Dimes, he's the man. Made it close against the Chiefs, but I think the Chiefs, even still, are overrated. I mean, it was just a messy game. It's a mediocre game by the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes didn't play too well. And, I mean, the shining star on that team, if any, was Tyreek Hill. He's kind of carrying the load for them. Travis Kelce doesn't have a good game at all.
No, Travis Kelce has not been doing Travis Kelce numbers this year.
And, I mean, that's for the whole team, right? Chiefs are just not being the Chiefs.
It hurts him a lot.
Yeah. So, I think... I don't know what to say with Travis Kelce.
The problem with the Chiefs in general, I think, is they can't run the ball. They cannot run the ball, and it's a problem.
And it hurts not having Clyde Edwards. But
yeah, obviously.
What do we think then for the Packers next week? I'm definitely giving it to the Packers for all the points that we just
totally
They're the best
Packers.
team in the NFL right now.
Yeah, the Chiefs have a really rough schedule for these next coming few weeks.
Talking about the best team in the NFL,
rough.
though, another one, Arizona Cardinals versus the 49ers.
I mean,
Noah's going to hate me on this one. I took the 49ers.
Oh, my gosh. It's fine. You're going to have a bad week.
It's fine because I'm going to be right.
Why are you taking the 49ers?
It's a gut feeling. I'm pulling the gut feeling card.
49ers are awful.
No,
they're going to have.
They're going to win.
They will have George Kittle back though next week.
Boo-hoo. Yeah, George Kittle.
I mean,
they're going to win.
We did see though at the start of the
Niners.
year, George Kittle wasn't looking like George Kittle before he got injured. But let's go on to another game. I'm not taking the Niners. I don't know. Maybe it might happen. There's always an upset.
Oh, let's go to that game. Go down.
Go down.
There we go. Titans, Rams.
Rams.
We like this game a lot.
I'm with the Rams here.
I think
they don't have Henry.
Yeah,
they're
I think
done
we got to
for.
go the Rams.
And yeah.
No Derrick Henry is a huge deal.
Even more important to point out, Von Miller was just traded to the Rams. So now you have Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, and Von Miller on one defense.
Which is a huge big three to have.
And Tannehill to work with only the passing game. So I don't see how the Titans actually win this game in any circumstance.
I don't see how a lot of teams are going to start beating the Rams. I mean, it's going to be really difficult. Also, I mean, the Rams are just Cooper Kupp. He has scored more points. He has scored more points in fantasy through 8 weeks. Is it 8 weeks we've had? Yes, through 8 weeks than he did the entire season last year.
That's insane. I didn't even know that.
I mean, he's going off. And also Robert Woods, he had another good week. I mean, I feel like Robert Woods, he's going to have some good weeks, right? So I would put him at a wide receiver too. I think Robert Woods has gained that.
Thanks to the new man behind center. That's the whole reason that Cooper Kupp has scored more points this year in the first 8 than the last season. Jared Goff versus Matt Stafford's a big step in the right direction for this Rams team. So the Rams, this is a no-doubter for me. This is,
Okay, now let's talk about
lock pick.
The Bears and the Steelers. I agree with you guys there. Lock pick on the Rams, missing their big guy, Derrick Henry, like you guys were talking about. Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm going to tell you, the Bears are going to win this game. They're starting to look better. They're going to beat the Steelers here.
Steelers come off a pretty nice win against the Browns.
You're having some hot takes.
I'm taking the Bears too. I agree with Dylan.
Let's go, Gill.
And you know why?
Hop on the Bears
I'm going to actually have an argument to hear though. Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
So Justin Fields, the Bears are finally developing him into what they...
8 weeks into his rookie season, he is not developed yet.
I think they're developing him into the play style that he wants to play.
I think
in the
he's
NFL.
adjusting, and I think it's going to really show in the Steelers game. Did you see that one run?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that
one
was
run
really nice.
He ran to the right
really
side
nice.
on a scramble,
Came
cuts
around.
back, goes to the left, and then makes a few moves on a guys and make him miss, and then
It was
just
nice.
the
It was
speed
really-
is
it was
unreal.
really good to watch.
That's literally what the Bears were imagining when
Steelers
they
are not looking that
drafted up.
good right now, but I still think the Bears. I'm gonna take the Steelers with this one.
And Bears also have injuries in the backfield.
This is
David Montgomery.
For us three this week is gonna be some movement.
Yeah.
Dylan's picks are.
I don't know though.
over
Go
the
back up.
place.
We missed a lot of games.
Yeah, I know. Okay, but
I have
what
a few
are
more
what are we
picks
taking?
that
I'm taking the Bears.
think
Dylan's
he'll
taking the Bears.
Be okay with.
You still on Steelers, Noah?
Yep.
I think Bears are going to win that game, but let's go on to the next game. We are going to resume at the Houston Texans.
The 1-7 teams.
Miami
I'm
Dolphins.
curious. What is the percentage on this?
It's 14% are picking the
It's
Texans.
crazy because how could 86% of people have confidence in the Miami Dolphins? They suck.
Because it's hard to
They're
trust
so
the
bad.
Texans.
Yeah.
but
I'd rather trust the Texans. I'm going with the Texans
I'm
here.
not going with the Texans.
Bro, the Dolphins they're hot garbage. I'm just going to
Both
say it
of
out
those
there.
teams
Same are the Texans.
Bro, but the Texans...
Not anymore.
Bro,
They're not
anymore.
Tyrod Taylor is coming back this week. Does that not give you leeway over Davis Mills? He's way better. Brandon Cooks.
Still Tyrod Taylor. It's not like
he's
Deshaun
good.
Watson
He's
is
underrated.
coming back.
Yeah, but Tyrod Taylor's literally just like a dumbed down Deshaun Watson a little bit.
Okay, I think, though, in Miami...
He's pretty good.
You'll
see right here.
Here's my argument. Let me just talk about
Texans
Miami really quickly. Tua, he's back from injury, right? They have just a more established offense. The Houston Texans have been adding players, taking off players because of injury. Miami's just set. They have a game plan. You know Gesicki, I think. Is that Mike Gesicki? It's a hard name. Gesicki. That's close.
That was
hard
rough.
name to pronounce. But
it's the worst one you've ever had.
Tua connects with him a lot, and I just think they have a better overall established offense, I think is the word you want to use here.
Man.
Miami Dolphins
Texans.
winning this game.
Let's go Texans.
Okay, Falcons, New Orleans Saints.
So,
Jameis Winston comes down with a brutal injury from a...
I'm taking Saints here.
Keep going.
But just to go over the Jameis Winston injury,
torn
it's
ACL.
a horse collar tackle, which there's been a lot of debate now. Definitely, I think it should be more of a harsh penalty because those kind of tackles leave so much room for potential injury. It's just like your legs are getting thrown around, you can't control your body, and we see it here with Jameis Winston, and he's going to be out for the rest of the year. Just really sad to see.
Yeah, it does. It's sad. But now we got to pick a game.
Yeah.
So, also, I did see something funny. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I saw a thing on Instagram that said Phillip Rivers is open to a call with the Saints. If they call.
Way.
What?
Not saying anything's going to happen. Also, I don't know why you would sign Phillip Rivers in the first place. They got Taysom Hill, who I think, is he injured still?
They have another guy running. I was going to say that he looked pretty sweet in the last game.
Who did look good.
Exactly. That's why I'm going with the Saints here because their defense is also stellar.
I think Michael Thomas is coming back this week.
The Falcons, they're bad without Ridley. And who do they have? They only have Cordero Patterson.
Yeah.
They're not going to beat this Saints defense with just Cordero Patterson. This is an easy home run lock pick right here, Saints.
Ken, I'm also your info guy. You know it. Calvin Ridley, he just kind of posted on Twitter. He has been struggling with mental issues, and he may or may not come back. We don't know. He still has to get
indefinitely.
Right. I don't know for the rest of the year, though. He phrased it like
indefinitely.
He phrased it like if I feel the need to come back to football, I will. So he's going to be out long term, though. Okay, but for that reason, I'm definitely picking the Saints here. Taysom Hill is just kind of like a budget Kyler Murray. And I kind of like him.
No,
right?
You're not a big upset guy. You're going with the Saints here, right?
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints. Yeah. But I don't know. I can't really see the percentages for this next game. But
87-13.
87 Raiders?
No. That's for
87
the
Saints.
89%
Raiders.
Raiders.
You want this one?
Okay, let's
go
go
to the
down.
next
Let's
game.
go down, yeah.
Okay, do you want me to give you... Should I do that update on Henry Ruggs? You know I'm the update guy.
Go for it.
Yeah, you're the update guy.
Henry Ruggs gets a DUI, and this was just an update, I think, last night.
This
right?
happened at 3:40 a.m.
So this morning,
Monday night, Tuesday morning.
Today.
Same thing.
And he is... I mean, he murdered someone. There's no easy way to put that.
Driving under the influence.
Driving under the influence. So... There's a lot.
Definitely will be out. There's no way they're going to have this dude playing.
And I don't want to make light of the situation, but he is a great wide receiver for that Raiders team, so it's definitely going to impact them. He's kind of the long ball guy
exactly.
in Las Vegas.
Speed, too.
Yeah.
Really fast.
I think he ran
fast.
4.22. No, not 4.22. It's 4.27 or something like that.
One of the fastest ever.
Yeah. For sure.
So, what do you guys think this means for the Giants game?
I think the Giants are going to win this game.
I think they are, too.
Yeah.
Honestly,
okay.
with Henry...
They're at home as well.
Having Henry Ruggs being out helps.
Yeah, and Darren Waller's questionable right now. They're coming off the bye week. Teams do look good off the bye week, but I don't know. Without Ruggs, maybe Waller. I think Waller will play. I don't think he'll be that good. I'm still going to start him anyway. But this Raiders team, I don't know.
So what are the percentages?
11%.
89 on the Raiders and 11 on the Giants.
Upset. All right, I like that.
Okay.
Because I really think the Giants will win this game.
And another Gill update coming in. Saquon Barkley and Kenny Golladay have been practicing with the team of late. So
good.
Maybe I would say expect a return
they're getting
on
guys
one
back.
of them.
That's a good thing to point out.
And Kadarius Toney is in, and he's kind of looking like a young Odell. Not kind of. He is looking like a young Odell Beckham Jr. on that team. And I think with everyone healthy, they're better than 2-6, right?
They're probably around a 500.
With everyone healthy, they're maybe a little
schedule.
under 500, but I'm giving the Giants for that reason. Let's go to the Patriots-Panthers game.
The two 500 teams.
76% picking the Patriots.
Patriots, definitely Patriots.
Yeah, I took the Pats here, too.
Patriots, I'm all over them.
Yeah, Gill and I are all over the Patriots after what they did for us last week. We picked them to beat the Chargers, and they won 27-24.
They did.
So this Panthers team also, who's out for them right now?
I think
they still have McCaffrey out, right?
Wasn't someone in their backfield?
He might return. They got Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba
Hubbard they have.
Chuba Hubbard's good, but I mean, I don't know what's going on with Sam Darnold, honestly.
Yeah, there's something about him, I think.
He got hit really hard. He got a concussed. Wait, did he get concussed?
Probably. There was something about him.
A lot of concussions happening in the NFL. Danny Dimes talking about the Giants. He got a pretty bad concussion, but so we're definitely not picking the Panthers this week, I think.
No, and I understand how it's 20%. These people just don't read up on their NFL news because...
Wait, it's 20% for the Patriots?
For the Panthers. I
think
it should be lower. I think it should be like 10.
It's 24% Panthers, 76% Patriots.
Yeah. I got the Pats here.
Okay, Now let's go to the next game. Buffalo Bills. I think you can almost compare them to the Chiefs last night. They really underperformed against the Dolphins last week. Pretty much the whole game, the score didn't show it, but they were kind of barely holding on.
This isn't going to be a sneaky game where the Jags win.
I mean, Buffalo,
not at all.
No chance. I mean, you saw the Jags play the Seahawks, and honestly, we did not look that good, and that just shows how bad the Jaguars are. So that's no brainer.
Horrible.
That's Bills all the way.
And also the Bills, talking about off weeks, Emmanuel Sanders, he's definitely a long ball guy there in Buffalo. Josh Allen, Emmanuel Sanders comes up with a donut in fantasy. He just drops a lot of passes. I think he dropped like 2 or 3.
It was a rough game for him.
It was, and it's an off week.
Yeah.
I still believe Emmanuel Sanders is wide receiver 3, maybe low-end wide receiver 2 if he keeps on having good weeks. But now let's go into the next game. I'm taking the Bills for that last one. Minnesota Vikings, Baltimore Ravens. Who do you guys have?
Oh, Noah's not going to like me. I got the Vikings.
Vikings. Oh,
big upset week.
Horrible pick.
Vikings. The Ravens team, they always have bad games every now and then.
Yeah, they do. You're right. No, you're right. They do have bad games every now and then, but I just think Lamar's just
not against the Vikings.
Good. Coming off a bye week as well. I mean, you're not stopping the Ravens.
I got the Vikings, man.
And I know I'm the update guy, but what's up with Dalvin Cook?
He's just bad.
Yeah, I mean he's not. He's not been performing well at all.
Points.
He really hasn't. I mean the Cowboys got a good defense, but he still hasn't been.
Don't worry about
much.
it. This is the game.
Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, you're kind of contradicting yourself there. Let's go to the Chargers, Eagles. You
can still win a game with a bad running back. Though.
Yeah, and I talked about this. I picked the Eagles last time I talked about it. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Chargers.
The Seahawks do that all the time.
I'm going with the Chargers. This Chargers-Eagles game. I don't know. I feel like the Eagles might upset here. I just don't.
No, they're not. They're bad.
No, they're not really upsetting. I think the Chargers
they're really bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Taking Chargers.
They're just really bad.
But they lost. Chargers come off a loss to the Patriots.
Yeah,
still
that's something to fire them up.
Yeah, exactly. They're not losing.
Justin Herbert, he's got ice in the veins right now.
Chargers, I'm taking that. Eagles are home, though.
Yeah, they're horrible, though.
It's okay.
They're so bad.
Okay.
They're so inconsistent.
Okay, and I think that does it for Power Predictions. Thank you for watching on YouTube, or if you're listening in the car, go check out our YouTube channel, Power Predictions. This is Gill signing off with Noah and Dylan. See you next time on 88.9 The Bridge.